What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. Picking up where we left off last time. Guys, it's after Thanksgiving. Hope y'all had some great holidays. For those of you in Europe who do not celebrate Thanksgiving, I don't know, what do y'all do? I'm guessing y'all just business as usual, right? But in the States, we eat a lot of food. We hang out with family as much as you can during the COVID times and still be responsible. And yeah, I just drove back home all last night. It was quite the ordeal, but I am back. We are going to play some more Battle Brothers today. Wybor is about to level. Interesting. We got a couple brothers about to level. And I think we were just going to take on this location. I went ahead off camera and I swapped out some brothers who were injured. Oh, and it's a green skin spot. 17. It looks like just a lot of young. Which means actually, even if they have fortifications, they are the worst to have fortifications, them and undead. Because they have no ranged. So they have to come to me anyway. Kind of hilarious. And they really did give me some good spots. I could rotate my front line up a little bit. Not necessary though. I just wanted to wait until they stepped in before I took some shots. Let them help me out a little bit. Nice, quality miss. Completely bypassed his armor. We must have hit him in the neck. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I'm going to talk a little bit about my my vacation. Short and brief as it was. I think I missed about 1 day's worth of recording. I apologize for that. I didn't have time before I left to get, you know, a bunch of backups. I've been waiting for... That was a bad shot. I should have shot at somebody else. I have been waiting for the new Total War Warhammer 2 DLC to make a bunch of videos on that. That's been kind of like my focus for a little while now. Been following the content there. You know what? I'll step here and we'll spear wall. See if they can deal with that. But that's just something I've been thinking about. I should still have early access to that. I haven't gotten the news yet. I haven't gotten any access. I'm not one of the high-level like partners, I guess you would refer to them as, with CA. But I do have early access. As far as I know, I still do. I'm still in the good graces of CA. Nice, good shot. So yeah, you know, I haven't been going as hard in other games. Normally, I like to have 2 or even 3 games going on the channel if I can. But between school and the holidays and some stuff going on in my personal life, which I'll probably talk about one of these days, stuff has not been easy. But it was nice this Thanksgiving to kind of get out and see at least my immediate family. I have a huge family. I think I mentioned in a previous episode or 2. I'm talking like, when we get together, it's pretty ridiculous. But this time, of course, for safety reasons, most of us did not get together. But I did get to see my grandmother. I did get to see my mother and father, of course, my brothers and sister. Nice to visit. It was worth the drive. For me, it's about an 8-hour drive from where I am to where my people are in Louisiana. So that was basically my entire second half of my day yesterday. Had a good conversation for a little while with one of my uncles. Pretty interesting fellow. He is a lawyer. Was in the military, as was I. So we have a lot in common. It's nice to talk to him whenever I get a chance. But we are planning, this is something I ain't even really got to, it's been on sort of a hold till we see how COVID shakes out. But we are planning a family trip to Italy. A huge family trip. Back to a place where one of my... I guess you would call them ancestor. I don't know how far back you have to go before they're technically an ancestor. I'm curious what the verbiage is on that. But basically an ancestor. One of the first members of my family to come overseas. And to immigrate to America. But we know where he's from. And all of his family. And we were able to kind of trace that down. My grandfather, before he passed, was huge into... like looking into the family line, so to speak. And that's just one aspect of it, of course. You can go in a whole bunch of different directions. But I definitely got some Italian in me. Although I'm probably more like French-German. French-German, probably some serious Scottish in there as well. Something like that. Almost everyone in my family has done the the DNA test. I'm holding off on that. I still have some crimes I like to commit, and I don't want to make it easy for anybody. It's a joke I tell. But no, enough people in my immediate family have done it that I can kind of generalize like what my ancestry might be. But make no mistake, I am quite white. I'm less than 2% Nigerian, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. Quite white. I was joking with my uncle. I was like, our ancestors basically come from north of Hadrian's Wall. Quite a few of them. That was a good shot. Wondering how much more abuse they'll take, these orcs. This is a nice easy starter fight to start the day. I don't have to think too much. I can talk a little bit freely. Tie this guy down. I didn't think I'd be able to jump here after I hit. I should have jumped here and then jumped someone else in to catch that guy. Jump up. We've got the delete button. Oh, okay. I was about to say, but I don't know if we have any lines of sight. And we did. It's a 27. I'll take that. Will I be able to get on this dude at all? I don't think so. Maybe if I hadn't moved here, I might have been able to. Good shot. Kind of want to hit these guys back here. We killed both of them. Wow. I'm not expecting big treasure from this. But it's still nice to get the experience. Whatever treasure there may be. What else? Yeah, so talking to my uncle about that, about our history, and he showed me a crest that they found, a family crest from Italy, and I thought that was very interesting. I wouldn't rock, I wouldn't claim it super hard. Some people get a little cringy with that stuff. Like that's I shouldn't have reloaded there. Like they were landowners, so they had a crest, which is cool. But they're one small part of my very long family history. But it was a cool crest. It was a lion with a sapling in its hand, with like a red banner across it. A very simple, but I thought very cool banner. And I think he said it was because they were in the forestry. So they own like large patches of land with trees, and they also were furniture makers. A lot of the last names, I guess, broken down from Italian have something to do with the fact that they make furniture. All pretty fascinating. I don't know how interesting it is when it's not your family, but I thought it was pretty cool. How you trace down records and old church records and stuff like that. The church was responsible for keeping, and by church I mean like Catholic church, were responsible for keeping a ton of records back in the day in Louisiana. It's over. And a lot of my family members are actually archivists, oddly enough. So they have access to a lot of stuff. Not even that, they just have access. They also know how to go and get it. So Wyborg did level. Let's get 1 point in melee skill for him. Let's go 1 point in fatigue. I'd like to get him to an even 50 resolve. That's fine. Arhemian did not level. No, sir. Alright, cool. And I didn't get any votes on the cleaver versus greatsword debate. Let's try the greatsword for a little while though, just to see how it is. See if we like it. But where were we headed last time? How's our inventory? Inventory's pretty light. Looks like we were headed in a southerly direction. I know I kind of wanted to go into the dry weeds and the razor shrub just to see if we could find any necrosavants to pick on. There's also, I mean, some big fights if we want. Oh, cool. Moody the Miller brings you to a crack in the side of a Kalish berm. You can see something glinting in the dark. Whatever it is, its earthen hold would be hard going to dig through. The sellsword nods. I know it's in there good and solid, but I reckon that's something worth fetching. What you think? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, no. You order a few of the mercenaries to set up the berm with whatever tools are good for the task. They get to it to the best of their abilities, but they have barely started the dig when a chunk of Kalish slides free and clips Arhamian, knocking him out cold. The desired treasure rolls out after him, and you come to find it's a rusted and rusticated piece of metal of almost no use to anyone. God damn it. You know what, let's go back to Lowenskans. I'm not sure exactly what our plan was today. The Noble War is almost over. And we participated in 3 great battles. I don't know how many more of those we're going to do. Come back, just kind of see what's here. My supplies seem to be fine, so maybe I stopped by here recently. Let's get another stack of tools. A little more food. Yeah, we must have been here recently. We'll buy this last bit of ammunition. And I guess we'll eat all the old bad stuff. Let's sell the white pearls. And the junk. Might as well go out with a clean inventory. Make a little money along the way. Man, it's crazy that I have extra full helms now. That's how far we've come in this Let's Play. Extra full helms, just chilling. Wow. I mean, at some point I probably will get rid of Uldric's armor. As sweet as it is, there'll be a point where, let's see, that's 250 and 23 fatigue. This is 320 fatigue. So we would gain 3 fatigue and 50 durability. Just right now. Boom. But I'm going to wait until I get some sweet armor to give to him as well. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to get another like coat of plates or something like that. In the armor right here, they don't even, yeah, they don't have anything. Even if I wanted to buy something, which I kind of don't. Let me check the Fletcher real quick. Oh, that's right. I came here and sold after the Great Battle. Okay. Let's go into the Great Wide Open. You know, I've had good luck in these types of fights before and getting like serious loot. And it's close enough to Lowenskans that we could... I'm going to shoot here. That if we get good enough loot or whatever and we want to just jump right back in and sell again, we can do that. Now they have fortifications up on a hill, but we started on the hill as well. So not that bad of a location for us. Bernhard the Hawk here. I'm not seeing anything unique on him. He's got a fighting spear, a decent helmet. I will not step forward until I know that they've shot all their crossbow bolts, all that type of stuff. Some of them may step forward and give me easier shots. We'll see. A lot of throwing weapons coming out. Okay. I think we're good to go now. Let's definitely see about wrecking that guy's life. That's an 83. Dang. Okay. Slow and steady, easy does it. As long as I can step in and still shoot. I want to bring Zigzag here to the wall because he can shoot directly over it. Wait there. I'm hoping they'll come to fight me on my terms. Instead of me going up this hill and getting bopped. But Rodrigo here, we'll see if we can send him through this gap. Just cut dudes down. At least be a great distraction. And I'll step here. If anyone wants to step here and fight me right there, I'd be happy to do that. As long as I get my shields in front of my back line, I'm happy. They have some pretty good positions. I'm going to step in there. Can we get this kill? Yes, excellent. And because of our vision on him, we're going to get a little bit better view of what's going on in this camp. Ow. Good throw from him, though. Oh, but guys, I kind of lost track of why I was telling you about the whole family crest thing. A lot of y'all know I talked about getting my my sparring sword in. And part of getting a sword is you want to get a scabbard too. I don't have one currently. But I was looking to get a scabbard made. Just a cheap, not a cheap, but like a well-made but very unfancy plain scabbard. But I was thinking about just putting a small crest on it. And I happen to know people who are excellent artists. And I was thinking about having them like do a little sketch up of my family crest. Change it up a little bit, maybe add something or other. I thought that'd be cool. Maybe something if it's done, I could show it off on one of my videos one of these days. But I have my sword now. Now I have to start practicing. My friend who actually does like HEMA sword fighting sent me some videos to watch. Haven't had a chance to thanks to the holidays, but soon I will be getting on that, and I am excited. Just going outside in the morning, maybe on my back deck, swinging my sword around. I want to make a dummy too, with some 4x4s and some like thick nautical rope. I have a pretty good idea of how I'm going to make it, but it's just another project. It's always a project. You know what? I'll step in here. I think this is enough to my advantage that I'm not that scared. Yeah, so I was about to say, I hope they left this crossbowman exposed. They did. You know what? Dang it. If I could have hit that shot, that would have been legit. Let's shoot here. Excellent shot. I'm going to step in there. Wolf needs to get that hammer out. We're going to ruin that dude's life. We're going to come here. And they're using shield walls. We could definitely try and break them. Let's lower that tree. We could try and break them. It's just not necessary though. We'll step in there and then we'll, yes, do a little hopscotching. Take that guy out so he can't hit her Hamian. Scoot forward where we can. We left ourselves a little bit vulnerable to this crossbowman here. Honestly, shouldn't be that big of a deal. We're pretty jacked in terms of armor and such. We're going to see if we can't bop this dude before he gets a chance to bop me with that axe. And we did. 2 stacks of overwhelm on him is nice. Yeah, and we got hit by the crossbow, and it sucked. It did a lot of damage compared to what most of these guys are able to do. Edgel wanting to run right now is a little insane. Needs to stand and fight. Okay, only 1 hit. Feels bad, man. But we can do a line shot with our Hamian. Maybe get this guy. Ow. Holy crap. Excuse me. Well, that's not good. We need to pull Yaku out. That's why I didn't really want to underestimate them. Thank goodness. That's all I was really hoping to do, was to kill the crossbowman. Let's go for the guy on equal footing as me. Step in, shoot in the back. Hope to hit anybody. Excellent. Oh, I thought I was still on him. Dang it, that was an accident. So, I don't think they actually have any way left to hurt Yaku, but I'm still going to run back with him. Everyone's locked down. But yeah, he's going to have to come out. You can't fight like that. Step in. Tried to push Edgel off. And then he died when he tried to flee. He was going to die to his bleed anyway, I do believe. Okay. Should remember that there's a riposte here. We might be able to get a decapitate with Jake. So I know I mentioned that I have a buddy who's into Battle Brothers now. After, you know, trying and failing a few times. He's kind of getting the hang of it. And I'm pretty happy for him. I'm kind of jealous because I remember those days in Battle Brothers. And that's the whole fun. Is getting to the point where, like, the game finally makes sense. And you start crushing. But he said something interesting. He said he was watching me, you know, for a while, and he saw all of my kind of like pro strats, but he never really like absorbed the basics. And I thought that was an interesting observation. And I was hoping it wasn't because in my Let's Plays, like, I don't go through like my thought processes enough. I know that a lot of you that watch me are really good at the game. Some of you perhaps better than me. And you watch for the enjoyment. And trust me, I get it. Oh, nice stabs. But for those of you who are new to Battle Brothers, I hope that I give enough of an explanation most of the time of why I move places, why I attack certain enemies in certain ways, and things like that. This was meant to be more of a kind of, I guess, intermediate type of explanatory Let's Play, where I would kind of talk about what I'm doing, but not to like remedial levels. I do have other Let's Plays in Battle Brothers that you're welcome to go and look out. If you're just kind of like now finding my content, I've got tons of playlists, Battle Brothers playlists from start to finish on some of the older DLCs, where I go really into depth into why I do things certain ways. And maybe that would be helpful. I'm excited. At some point soon, we're going to get on Discord, me and him, and we're just going to like sit and I'm going to help him with maybe a new campaign. New campaigns always get me stoked. Alright, most people will not be able to get in on this fight, sadly. Wow, good shot. 20%er. 9 lives triggered. Later, man. Alright, any great loot from this? No, nothing. I mean, this is going to be a pretty good haul. For sure. That's a nice amount of loot. But nothing that we really want. Just more money. And Yaku gets a level. You've earned it, buddy. Let's give him 1 in range skill. Definitely needs more in resolve. He was one of the enslaved guys. So his stats are a little bit low. And we'll take 1 in fatigue. Yeah, he needs to come out. We'll swap him for Tunican. Did a little bit of damage there. Sure, we'll swap you for Bloody. Oh, and our Hamian has a grazed eye socket. This doesn't do anything to him, which is pretty cool. That's only detrimental to ranged characters. Ooh, finally got up to 70 melee skill on Mael. Congratulations. Let's get him an extra point in resolve, and let's also get him an extra point in melee defense. Putting him up to 50. Nice and tanky. And with a fighting spear, that's not bad. 70. His odds of hitting are pretty good. We'll repair some of the more expensive stuff. Fighting spears, long swords. We got his helmet too. It's a cool helmet. Don't need it though. Let's just go back to Lowenskans and sell. We're right here. And they have a 3-skull contract. We could check it out. I probably will. I'm not that like hardcore in terms of like what exactly I want to be doing for the episode today. Kind of go where the wind takes us. Just being careful. One of the last things I want to do is accidentally sell something like one of my unique weapons or something, and then I gotta buy it back for 20 grand. Like, that's not happening. Okay. Everything good? We're good. Ready to go. Now we're up to 72 grand. Jesus. Let's see what this contract is. It's a siege. Oh, that could be fun. But that's a lot of money. A servant runs over with a live chicken. The nobleman takes it by the legs and heaves it into a cage of barking dogs. The poultry flaps madly, bouncing along a sea of jawing canines before suddenly getting snatched down. It's torn to shreds in mere moments. Baron Berthold von Rosenving turns to you, brushing a feather off your shoulder. So, do we have a deal? How many crowns? Wow, that's 8 grand. Over 8 grand. Yeah, it's far, but this is cool. Yeah, I'm pretty in for this. We have the supplies too. We need to do some serious repairing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get it done. Where is Wolfen? Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so we're besieging. That's not that bad. We're going to help take Wolfenstein for this noble house, which is great for us, honestly, if that happens, because that would give us Griffinwall, Lowenskans, and Wolfenstein as 3 major like cities that have armors, weaponsmiths, where we can go and spend our money in the late game, and they'll all be under the banner of a house that actually likes us, which is cool. Probably should do the Stinking Cave. Let's hurry up and get in there before nightfall while we still have the advantage. Alright. Snipe out the no-shirted bros. Try not to miss. I mean, they got some heavy hitters here. Take that 91. Good job knocking him back. Good to remember here that Egil has the Orc necklace, which is new for us, which means he cannot be stunned. So the Orc charge is ineffective on him. We'll step in here. It gives us more options next turn. Alright, a little bit of a whiff. If I wanted to be hyper effective versus these dudes, I would have brought in a lot of my throwing weapons. That would have been really strong. but ultimately probably just not necessary. They may avoid my spear wall altogether. We'll have to see where they go. Okay, one hit. Little concerning. No stuns. Here's the thing though, if we can scare the hell out of these dudes with some good kills. Probably a wasted attempt there. Step in here for the damage. I'll do a 3 for here. Not move. That's a hard one to miss. Step in here and we'll get a line shot if we don't just outright get huge kills here. And we do. Look at that. That's a decap. Dang, I kind of don't want to step in here. We'll step in that way. Dang it. That was pretty bad. Getting the kill there would be pretty clutch. So we're not going to get hit by that man splitter at least. Okay, we're going to go first on that guy. We might get a chance to kill him. I'm hoping this guy just keeps trying to flank and waste his turn. Yes, perfect. So now we can take some shots at him. Was hoping, of course, to land both there. We'll take an aim shot. Nice. Multiple injuries. Kind of hoping to shake that guy. Didn't happen. Up there. Alright, this is the one we don't want to miss, the 95%er. Nailed it. Landing that one would also be clutch. Alright, instead of reloading here, let's smack him with the banner. Good hit from our Hammond. Unfortunately, we hit him in the head. Double decapitation, and we nailed the last one. Get our hammer out. I don't know. What are the odds we get something amazing here? Pretty low. This is fighting berserkers is definitely a high risk, low reward fight. They fixed that a little bit by adding in like valuables that you can get, but I don't notice that they drop very often. Alright, big hit to our armor. Tuna can land a shot here. That would be pretty sweet. There we go. And the coup de grace is given. Yep, as stated. Just about nothing for us there. Just hopefully some good experience that we really just can't pass on anymore. We're going to need to recover a little bit on some of our bros. Just to repair armor. So let's take out our Hamian. Something like this, maybe. We could put in, like, Miguel. I kind of want to have my throwing weapon bros into these fights. Screamer's about to level. Let's leave him in. Probably don't need Jake. Maybe don't need Arcus. Didn't we have someone in the back line who was hurt, or did I already switch him out? Okay, good. Ulfric here. Yeah, I mean, we could take out Jake. That'll work. And they're having problems. This is going to be a massive battle. I'm going to join these guys in the war effort here. The outskirts of Wolfenstein has become littered with tents. One of Sir Wolrum's bodyguards marches you through the siege city. Grumbly professional soldiers eye you with suspicion. Sir Wolrum, however, cheerily welcomes you to his tent. As you step in, you see a man hanging by both hands, his feet dangling off the ground. A second man is cleaning a knife in a bucket of reddened water. Sir Wolrum throws his hand toward the prisoner. Ah, sellsword, you just missed the action. You ask what he's doing. The commander walks to the prisoner and cups him by the chin, lifting a tired and exhausted head. I was getting answers. Wolfenstein is about to fall, but I don't have the time to sit around and wait for that to happen. I'll be assaulting the fortifications soon, and when I do, I need you and your men at the ready. We'll be ready. So, intercept anyone trying to break through. Interesting. The defenders might be weakening. He hopes to avoid a deadly assault and simply wait them out instead. You are instructed to stay with the siege camp until further notice. Okay. Just trying to kind of sneak in a little bit of repair time there. I'm all over it, guys. What are we doing? With my luck, it's going to be like a night battle. A large battle is on the horizon. Sir William's scouts have returned with news that a relief force is coming to try and end the siege. Get ready. Oh, I'm ready. I'm going to hang out with these guys in case it's an actual, like, physical force instead of a, like, an event force. Because that means I could pull them into this army, but I think it's going to be an event force. And they're just giving me time to repair. Yeah, our throwing weapons are going to be legit. Do I want someone like Tiberius? I feel like the answer there is yes. I'd probably want him over Wybor. And of course I don't have my A-team in, but that's alright. I would kind of like more handgunners over maybe as many archers. Who's closer to leveling? Tongue. Let's put in Moody here. And let's go gunner. Something like this. Yeah, I like this. This is fine. It depends on how large the force is, how effective the handguns can be. We're giving up some ability to snipe out arbalisters for perhaps efficiency at dealing with billmen and footmen and all that sort of thing. What are we doing? Give me some action. What's going on? Well, they're letting me almost completely repair, which is cool. I'm glad I brought a bunch of food. Oh, here we go. They're in the other area. No. Okay. So we're joining a fight already in progress, which is not good. They were with the other company, and we are fighting them at night, which is also not good. Well, it depends on how many arbalisters they have. I didn't really check to see their composition. But if I could join these guys, it looks like they have high ground too, which is pretty butts. We'll see though. We'll get as close as we can. And if they can just hold as like a nice little like iron blob here and not die, I can probably sweep the entire flank. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't expect him to be quite so aggro. I don't need your defense, sir. What's the male equivalent of a Karen these days? I don't know. I want to be one of those. I want to speak to your nobleman. Yeah, I'll step in. I ain't scared of you, footman. This is shaping up to be an interesting fight. Wasted a point of movement there. It's not a big deal. I'd probably be about right there-ish. Let's make sure we switch our weaponry. Rodrigo's going to go around. He's going to lone wolf it as much as possible. But this does suck that they came at night. And they came... Like, our entire, like, throwing weapon, big gun strategy is not going to work as well. When they have the high ground, they're disjointed. It's nighttime, so, you know, our vision is less. Our range is less. It's just going to... It sucks. Our build will not be maximized. That is for sure. A lot of the fight for a minute is going to take place in the dark until we can get some of our archers closer to this hill. I'm just hoping these guys can hold for a little bit. Oh, the knight wants to come in. We were talking about earlier an opportunity for us to get another coat of plates, perhaps. Nice, and we almost one-shotted that guy. Step in. Later, man. And now the AI is going to take the kill, as they do. I would love it if this knight came forward. I will say this is not a very big defensive force that they gave me. You know what? We'll switch to our melee weapons here. It's nighttime. And our gun will remain loaded. They're probably going to be able to snipe these two billmen because they left them exposed. Dang. He faded the 56% point blank. But ate the sword lance. I'm hoping we can get rid of this guy this turn and start moving forward again. Yeah, he took my kill. I think he did anyway. Can't see. It all goes too fast. I think we both swung at him. That was a good hit. That was a risky shot. I probably should have moved forward, but landing that was pretty clutch. I don't really want to go on the high ground, or next to the high ground there. That's a Warhammer. I don't want to get smashed in the head with that. The turn that I move in on this guy is the turn that I want to kill him. He's freaking out. That's good. Nice. Good hit. A 20%. Oh, man. Yeah, that's act, though. Alright, we're getting close now. The guns are in range. I might step in now if I can swing at him once. He's got burnt face. That's an injury you don't see very often. Caused by the gun. Just hoping to kill this guy. And he takes the sergeant kill. I'm not going to get any kills. I'm so aggravated. Reynold can take this hill. He's surrounded by billmen, so smart move or not, I don't know. Oh, they did give me a huge force. I don't know why I'm just now noticing that. I thought they only gave me like 8 dudes. That is not the case. They gave me a whole... Well, where did the rest of these guys come from? I thought there were only 8 or 7 guys fighting. Or is it more than that? Did I just miss-see the numbers? That's possible. We're landing all of these excellent shots, but we're not getting the last hits. I would love to get credit for my hard work. And if I could get up here with someone, that would be excellent as well. Alright, Moody switched this turn. He's not going to be able to switch back. Yes. Okay, Screamer's not the ideal guy. I'd prefer to have someone a little more heavily armored. But that's okay. If I could get Rodrigo on the high ground. The dream. Alright, this fight is going a lot better for us than I thought. I didn't really... If I had taken true account of the numbers, I think... Alright, let's go for the easier shots. Whiff. Yeah, had I done that, I think I would have approached this fight a little different. I probably would have left them to their own devices down here, and just gone around and come up on the sides through the top. Let's see what they do. I'm expecting Reynold to take some heat from these random billmen and such. Happy he stepped in there, that's okay. Aerosol, we want to get our crossbow out. At point blank range, it's just way deadlier. We're just going to reload it next turn. I could go for this guy's armor, but I don't think I'm going to. It's going to be pretty rough. We can keep this spot clear until Reynold gets to go. We can do a round swing, maybe hit both of these guys, knock them back. Clear more space for us. The old double whiff. We could use a lash. 100% chance to hit him on the head. We don't really care where we hit him though. If his helmet was destroyed or something like that, that would be very relevant. Even in a siege battle though, I'm always fighting from the low ground. That's a bold position to step in, sir. As a billman. Yeah, and unfortunately they filled in that position. And Rodrigo just has nowhere to go. He's like locked out of this battle. Completely. I'll just keep traveling around. I'll see if I can kind of get a better idea of how the battle's going on the other side. Maybe he can get there in time to help. I don't know. Alright, we missed our double swing. Went for the stun. I could have jumped in here. I thought about that. But I'm a little more worried about the knight than most other things. It'd be nice to get some stuns on him. We'll get a better surround here. This is such a cluster, though. The AI is really just in my way. Yeah, can't do anything because they're completely in my way. Ultimately, still a benefit, though. Look at this position. It's beautiful. I'm so jealous of this, like, layered defense they have. Shields, crossbowmen, and then billmen. Definitely switch these out, but I'm sure it developed naturally. Just take some shots. 60%. Get our gun back out. Our gun is loaded. Moody is in a position to kill. If it wasn't nighttime, we'd be having a better time here. And we one-shot routed him. That is beautiful. Incredible. And we've also opened a hole here. Potentially for someone else to step through like Tiberius. And we can start chewing up these crossbowmen. That's the hope. Maybe they have more men to plug the gap. They have this billman. Put some big damage there. Probably could reload and shoot as well with AK. We should do that if we can. Yes. Kill him. Yes! Good hits, and that's 2 kills for us on Zigzag. Yes, and we'll step in there. That's Tuna. Tuna's gun's probably loaded as well. Yes. Shoot here. I'll take that. And I think that's the full breadth of the battle. Only one knight, and we've already routed him. And we're in like Flynn. We've got brothers in the back that still haven't moved yet. I could see this sergeant here giving these boys some serious trouble, though. Maybe we step in with Rodrigo and help there. But I do want to fight him on equal footing. Alright. I'm going to stop messing around with throwing weapons. We just need to get in. Let's pop him. And the numbers dwindle. Yeah, I have a feeling these guys, they're a bit outnumbered and outclassed. If we step in there, this guy has nowhere to go. Nice. And I mean, we're definitely getting the axe. That's valuable. It's about 500 gold for us. I wonder if any of you guys out there get a little butt hurt whenever I say gold instead of crowns. I try to mix it up. I say both. When you play so many fantasy games, gold, crowns. Dang, I went for a puncture at the end there to try and get that one shot. Didn't get it. Let's see what the AI does now with their opportunities. Moody can go back to trying to kill the hard way. No, that was a bad move. That's okay. We are alright. I'll shoot here. Even though the only people we were probably prone to hit were our own guys. That was a sort of just for fun shot. And we missed a 93%. Feels bad, man. Hold. Barely. Barely holding. Did they swap me? That's pretty dirty. I did not ask to be swapped. Getting swapped into the AI's crummy positioning. I love that we apply some fearsome to him, though. And you know what? We are going to change weaponry and get on equal footing with him. I'm hoping someone is here to jump in on Rodrigo so I can take another swing. Like they're at least will attempt to fit the gap, but if they don't, then I will step forward. Thank you. We've got routing on the top. This guy's about to go, which will leave... Ooh, if I can step in, yes! It will leave the sergeant undefended. Next Let's Play we do of this game, I'm naming someone Peter. Just so I can quote Hook. I'll just be like, you're doing it, Peter! Alright, we are going to Adrenaline here because we haven't done anything with Rodrigo this game. He's gotten one spoon-fed kill. Tempted to go for the guy on the hill here. Nice. And Miguel gets in just in time to keep this Arbalister from running away. 68, 70. I'm gonna go for this guy. They're just gonna take the kill. These dirty peasants. Alright, better you than me. We might have to do another fight with this same army. So there is some merit, perhaps. I don't know if that's a thing. But there is perhaps some merit to keeping them as healthy as possible. I remember sieges being weird in this game. I don't know if they've tweaked them for the last DLC. But it used to be you just have battle after battle with no opportunity to heal. And if you do this late game crisis first, this can be like a it can feel like an insurmountable contract, which is why they pay so much. Oh, did I get him? Or did he hit me and then bleed? Oh, he hit me in the head and killed himself. Ha! Ha! That's awesome. The helmet killed him. For those of you who aren't aware, that helmet has magical properties. It reflects, I think it's a very small percentage of damage back, but it's enough. It was enough in that instance. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this spot. Thank you. Dang it. Every kill they get is money they've taken from me. I'm in. I'm in and I'm blocking them. We might not be able to stop these Arbalisters from escaping. I don't really have the dudes. Step in there. Nice. Miguel gets a kill. Looks like Rodrigo got that one. Might be able to lock that one down. See if they can land a shot here without hitting me in the back. Perfect. Yeah, he's gone. Just pass with everyone who's not essential to this last kill. So close. I'm tempted to take that 28. And down they go. And we can just end our round here. We're not going to catch that last guy. Whew. Some long battles here. Anytime the AI has this many numbers, the battle is going to take forever. That's why the Black Monolith fight is kind of excruciating. Because the first couple turns take like a half hour. Man, that got me yawning. It's over. Loot-wise, we didn't get anything spectacular. We got one of the reinforced mail hauberks, which is kind of cool. That's what the sergeants wear. Yeah, I could have sworn they had small numbers, but I don't know. Maybe the entire force put together helped? Oh, there's a big army coming now. No knights, but they have Zweihanders. This time we'll be taking the fight in the daylight hours, though. I will say we do have some injuries here. Do something like this. How's our front line doing? Rodrigo's fine. A little bit of armor damage on him is like he still has a ridiculously powerful kit. We did level up Tongue, though. 1 more point in range skill for you, sir. 1 more point in resolve. And let's just get him more points in fatigue. That helps him out. You could use some lighter armor, though. I can't wait until we're rocking all of, like, Tiberius. If we could just get a bunch of these... I normally am swimming in these and wolf hats in my Let's Plays, and this time I don't have much at all. We'll camp for a second here, try and repair quickly. I don't think they caught me camping. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing in those types of battles. But, as I predicted, I think... Or no, maybe just only that little section is what helps me. Wow, I don't know why they gave us the full complement in that last battle, but they did. Interesting, but this will be definitely the last fight of the day, because this is going to take a hot second. 25 of them. 1 heavy crossbow in the field that I see. We'll see who steps forward. Would love it if they give me an opportunity to snipe their arbalisters. Especially this guy. The ones with lighter armor. The sergeant wants to come in hot. The Zweihanders are making quite the force down there. Tell you what, I'm gonna pop you guys. $95? Hell yeah. Dang, we didn't get the kill though. We can probably snipe. Maybe. We only brought 1 archer. For the 71 there. We hit. Okay, bud, you're brave. I'll give you that. They'll probably take the high ground from me. I'm not that stoked to move in like this, but I am happy that... I'll take this 3 for... That the Zweihanders might get sort of... like, kept out of the fight for an extra turn because of their positioning. This is the most important thing, though, is Zigzag. Yeah. His ability to do damage here is going to be what wins us this fight without taking casualties. Alright, sure. Thanks, buddy. Nice pro strats. I'm going to help them get rid of this guy or else they'll be fighting him forever. And then I'll be in the back line. I'll be in the back line with Edgel doing work. But this is a scary armor blob. The only thing that makes it not so scary is Zigzag's big-ass gun. Put some damage like that. Let's use adrenaline and do that again. Dang, what a whiff. Okay. I'm going to continue to go around here. If I can kill the sergeant, that would be pretty clutch. Push him off of there. That's not an ability you get to see me use very often, but it is a good one. And it puts me in a triple surround. Yes! Later, scrub. And we're going to shield up. Some more damage there. I'm just going to kind of hope and pray that the arbalisters on the enemy side don't become a big factor this battle. I'm not happy with Moody's positioning, of course. Not even really 100% sure how I messed that up, but apparently I did. Okay, what do I got? Can I get this kill? Yes! Get wrecked, nerd. Nice. That kind of, well, that kind of sucks. Good hit, but I will not be able to get the line shot that I was dreaming of. Oh, we get a zombie. Alright, let's pass. But yeah, the Zweihanders are not going to be in this fight, it feels like. 47s, this is all terrible. I'm going to shoot in here. I hope they spend all their turn killing a zombie. It's going to give them confidence they don't deserve. I was definitely hoping to get a shield wall up here. This guy's going to get wrecked. We just need to be a little more patient with our turn. I don't know how I messed this up. Did I get swapped or something and I didn't realize it? Or did I just really push him that far forward without giving him cover? I'm normally better about doing that. 2 great punctures. Gonna swap here into hopefully a kill there. We did not get the kill, but that's okay. I think we can still manage it with a good shot from Zigzag. Nice damage from Tuna Can. I'm hoping that Logan can finish this Zweihander. And that other footman tries to run and that Rodrigo can kill him. And that'll just clear up a lot of these flanks. I think we can take out this footman as well. Alright. Double whiffs there. We had good odds of finishing this guy. Or not finishing, but hitting him at least once. Alright. Don't know if we got that kill or not. I'm going to take the kill. Into a reset, into another shot there. And we're hoping that this gets the kill on this guy. It did not. But hey, we're in the back line. Make sure that guy never hits us. And get the kill there. Make sure he doesn't shoot us either. And that dissolved their confidence that they got from killing a zombie. I'll take that. And we swapped in Ulfric last time. We also have a grenade. I wasn't even really considering using the grenades. I will say also, in this position, I should have riposted Shield Wall. I think that would have been a more clever use of his turn. The odds of him hitting there was so low. And these Zweihanders have really been a non-factor. I'm pretty unhappy with this guy still being around. I don't know if we'll have an opportunity to take him out before his turn. My thought is probably not. Because they're pretty damn fast. Oh no, we got a chance! Yes! Okay. That's huge. That dude could have really hurt us. And we're just going to apply Overwhelm to this guy. It would have been nice to hit him. But he's setting up for a round swing. He's going to get a line shot or just a regular hit. Okay. He still landed it despite the Overwhelm. Not really surprising. We're going to go for these two, though. Clearly the most dangerous enemies on the field. Luckily, they're at least battered. Could try and push him back. I don't really want to get hit by this guy. I could swap out for that Arbalister. That's pretty dirty. Swap there, reload. Good hit. We can get a line shot here with Rodrigo. That would be pretty nice. Don't have any fatigue left on Tiberius, sadly. But we did land that puncture. I'm hoping maybe Ulfric can finish it. Or a nice shot there. This guy came to the front line fight with no shield. Gonna have a bad time. Excellent. No more big crossbow for you. They took that kill from me. We don't have any good shots here on Ack. Alright, let's take the decapitation, get the kill for ourselves. Get the double A. And then we'll move in here with our hammy and maybe get another line shot and maybe get this kill. That one hurt a little. Nice. And nary a kipper was scoffed. As the saying, the old British saying goes. You know what I'm talking about. You know when I realized I played too much Fable as a kid? When I found myself saying the words knackered. The word knackered in everyday conversation with other kids my age. Instead of saying I was tired, I was like, I feel knackered. Played way too much Fable. I thought about buying one of the new Xboxes just to play, because I think they're making a new Fable. I'm pretty sure I saw not a demo, but like a trailer for it about a month ago or so. Fable 1 Lost Chapters is one of my favorite childhood games. I beat that game pretty much every way you can beat it. That was the one and only game I ever pre-ordered back in the day from Walmart. Went to get it, and it was Hurricane Katrina was coming. So they hadn't received any of their shipments. At least not of video games. I'm sure they were preparing for real stuff. But as a kid, I'm just like, God dang it, where's my video game? And this was before like Let's Plays and stuff. It's not like I could watch someone else play it and try and get my fix. Like, I just wanted to play the game. I had the guide and everything. Another thing I never really did. But I was so hyped for it. But yeah, I pre-ordered a game, the first game I ever pre-ordered, and I didn't get a chance to play it until, we're going to run them down, until like months after its release. Kind of wild. Yeah, if he's gonna do that, then we're good. It's over. We crushed him. And we didn't even really lose. I don't know how many of our green boys we lost, but not many. And we got another one of these cool Zweihander helmets. Very rare. We'll take that, and we'll give that to yet another crossbowman. They can't hold out forever. I mean, that was 2 giant relief forces, but that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Those are some pretty major battles, but when we come back, we'll finish the siege. Who is going to take this last Zweihander hat, though? This is too good. We're going to keep that on him. He's a permanent handgunner, so -2 doesn't affect him in terms of vision. Tunican. Moody's already got one, of course. Tunican and Ak, I think, are the other brothers that we need to consider. And then Yaku, who, it's hard to, I can't tell what his real range skill is. I could do the math. But it's probably pretty fine. This is a big helmet, though. This is a 255. This is a 260, right? 265. So it's like, which helmet am I getting rid of? And which brother does it make the most sense on? Since Ak is usually well protected and in the center of the formation, I'm gonna... Oh, man. I'm gonna err on the side of giving him the helmet, as he is the most protected usually. And that'll give him some of his vision back whenever he used the Spikes Impaler. But he's... You could kind of vote him most likely to not use a crossbow because his range skill is so low that he's really... he's better with his standard, but most likely to use a gun just to give him more opportunities to hit. Kind of see what the damage toll was. Like, Screamer here took probably 1 too many hits. We need to take him out. Rodrigo's fine. I think Moody has to come out, right? They're just going to repair his helmet, but Moody should come out. And let's just put in another archer. Andreas here. Okay, this is fine. And we'll pick this up next time. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.